Hello friends, welcome to my channel Power of AEM. In this video, we will talk about how you can leverage experience fragment on your AEM site content pages. In the previous video, we have already discussed about the overview of experience fragment, where you can use experience fragment, how you can create experience fragment, and different type of configurations to manage your editable templates for your experience fragment, and what are the building blocks and overall best practices that you can follow during your development and authoring. In today's video, we are just talking about how you can use existing experience fragment on your site pages. So let's go to the AEM to understand more. This is the landing page of AEM from where you can land to your website. So if I want to use any of the page, I just need to go in the sites and need to select any of the page. So I do have a site within out of the box sample site weekend. So on the weekend, I have already opened up a page. In this page, I want to use one of the experience fragment that I have placed. So I do have experience fragment like this, where I do have a text and I do have a breadcrumb. Here, breadcrumb experience or the content is different, but when I'm using this experience fragment to my site, the same experience will be different. So how you can leverage that? As you can see, it is showing me the same content that I'm having on my experience fragment, like your car at glance and the breadcrumb. So you can see here your car at glance and the breadcrumb. Breadcrumb is showing different value because this is the site hierarchy or showing the site hierarchy path of my website. How you can add that? As you can see, when I'm hovering on this, it is showing experience fragment. So what you need to do, you need to add a new component on your site layout container, and the name of the component is experience fragment. Experience fragment is one of the out of the box component that you can leverage without doing any customization. So just select that. Experience fragment will be available, and once that is available, you can select the right variation. So we discussed earlier as well, if you are having multiple variations, those variations will be visible to you. So once you are having different variations, you can easily pull out that variation and can show on your site. However, for example, if I do not have any variation, I can just simply select the data or any content fragment. If I want to show or anchor it with some ID, I can place that ID as well. Styles, again, if you are having any style, you can place that. So your look and feel will be visible with the selected style. I'm not selecting anything. I'm just supplying the master variation of my content fragment, and I'm just adding that. So it is showing the content. This is a demo text for sample experience fragment, and I attached experience fragment, a different experience fragment, as you can see here. This is a demo text for sample experience fragment. So this is how you can attach your experience fragment and can be visible the same content on your website. At any point of time, if you want to delete that, it is really possible to delete, like just select that component and delete. And it is as simple as the authoring of any other component on a page. So this is the very simplest way to use the experience fragment on your website. This is one use case. However, if you want to expose your content that you are having on your experience fragment to any external application, that is really possible to expose. By default, as we know, model.json is accessible. So we can use the model.json in terms of defining or supplying the content to the external system. Once you are hitting your content fragment, wherever it is placed under your content hierarchy, so you need to just pass that information, and at the end, you need to type model.json. So once you are adding the model.json at the last of your path, it will show the overall JSON information to you. This is how it will be visible at front of you, and you can pass this to external system and they can play around with all the data. So this is how you can easily export your information or export your data to the external system in form of JSON. However, a third use case could be where you can export your fragment to the external, or you can say the personalized system that is target. How you can do that? So you need to go on your experience fragment. For example, I'm managing my experience fragment, so I need to go in the experience fragment module. Let's go to the experience fragment module. This is my one of the experience fragment which I created, demo experience fragment, and I want to expose that. So how can I expose that? Once I'm clicking on the variation, for example, you could have multiple variation, but if you are selecting a common variation or a single variation on the top, you can see option export to Adobe Target. If that option is not visible, it means you are not having the right configurations on your AEM system to connect with the Adobe Target. Once you are having, then just select the variation and you can export to the Adobe Target. Once you are exporting that, it will be available in the Target system as an offer. And from there, you can create your personalized content by using the Adobe managed or AEM managed experience fragment. However, if you want to show all the variations or export all the variations to the target system, then select the parent experience fragment, which is containing or which where we have all the variations available. So top parent experience fragment, you need to select and click on the export to target. And that is how you can push your experience fragment to the target system and can do different operations on the target environment in terms of managing your personalization. I hope these three scenarios will be helpful to understand how you can export and consume your experience fragment within AEM site and how you can show your data to external systems. Thank you, everyone. Keep watching and do subscribe my channel.